iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Thanks for listening in Saturday, August 22nd, 2026. We'll start with the WNBA, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks with over 5,500 wins, a 53 winning percentile, making it the number one sports day trader in the world. As the Fever, as road underdogs in this game, winning the game and covering the spread. Vegas has the Indiana Fever as road underdogs, getting 2.5 points at New York Liberty based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Fever winning this game 93-88 with the pregame final score, which would give the Fever the cover against the point spread, getting 2.5 points on the road. This game would go under with 181 total points. It would go under Vegas's opening line of 186.5 for the over-under. That money line is also a great bet to take a look at. Plus 120 for the Fever. Put down 100, win 120. The Fever have to win the game. No point spread, no points, no point 2.5, no plus 2.5 points for the Fever if you were to take the money line. The Fever against the spread on the road at New York, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time game on Prime Video. Two popular teams in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham. For the Fever on the New York Liberty, a player named Jonquel Jones is also a popular player in the WNBA. 93-88 based on averages and statistics would give the Fever the win over the Liberty in this game as road underdogs. The Fever on the road getting 2.5 points is a great bet to take a look at, along with the money line in that game. 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time game on Prime Video. The Sun at the Sparks, the Connecticut Sun at the LA Sparks, based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Sparks winning this game, one with 167 total points, 88-79 in the Sparks' favor, which would be on the same page as Las Vegas, with having the Sparks winning this game. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Sparks winning by 9 points, where Vegas has the Sparks winning somewhere between 3 and 4 points in this game, with a total of 167 points would go a half point over Vegas's opening line for the over-under of 166 and a half. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile. Whenever the over-under is dead on to what Vegas is thinking as an opening line based on averages and statistics, would mean normally and usually that iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, and Vegas odds makers are looking at the same averages for this particular game. So for the point spread to be off 4 points from 9 points, where iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Sparks as the winner, from Vegas's 3 to 4 points, and then have the point total be dead on just a half point, means one or the other is going to be dead on based on averages and statistics. It looks like Vegas has the winner right in this game. However, the Sparks should be winning by more than 4 points in this game, closer to 7 to 9 points most likely, if not more. The Sparks at home in LA as home favorites, giving 3.5 points to the Connecticut Sun with the 88-79 pregame final score in the Sparks' favor based on averages and statistics, would win the bet against the spread, as the Sparks are giving 3.5 points as an opening line from Vegas in LA. 167 total points. That over-under should be down to the wire, a thrilling and exciting bet based on averages and statistics. However, based on a pregame final score of 167, this game would go over Vegas's opening line of 166 and a half. The Sparks at home giving 3.5 is a great bet to take a look at. Another great bet to take a look at is the Mercury at home. Atlanta Dream is a popular team. Angel Reese, a popular player in the WNBA. Look for these popular teams and popular players to have great games and winning games for most of these. This isn't a televised game. However, these weekend games are getting a lot of attention. Look for these popular teams to come away with the win based on averages and statistics. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has a pregame final score 87-86 in the Atlanta Dream's favor. However, the Mercury are getting 5.5 points in Phoenix, which would give them the cover against the spread. With 173 total points in this game, would go under Vegas's opening line of 176.5. Mercury getting 5.5 points in Phoenix against the Atlanta Dream. Atlanta Dream with the pregame final score 87-86 in their favor would be a losing bet against the 5.5 point spread that Vegas has for the Dream on the road, giving the Phoenix Mercury the win at home as home underdogs. Getting 5.5 points is a great bet to take a look at, with the pregame final score as the Phoenix Mercury, based on averages and statistics, as a 1-point loser in this game, would give them the win against the spread. 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time game. That game should go under the 176.5 mark based on averages and statistics. Phoenix Mercury at home as home underdogs plus 5.5 points is a great bet to take a look at. Some bang for your buck picks in baseball. 1:35 p.m. Eastern Time start. First game of the afternoon for Saturday, August 22nd in MLB. Based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has a close game, as Vegas has a close game in this game. Blue Jays 3-2 over the Yankees would make the Blue Jays a road underdog winner in this game. Plus 100, put down 100, win 100. An even money line bet from Vegas for the Blue Jays. Toronto, despite being the number 29 scoring team in the league, are coming off of a game. They dropped 1 run. However, on the road, Toronto is averaging 4.09 runs per game based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Blue Jays playing a couple runs closer to their away average in this game from their last game of 1 run, giving them 3 runs in this game. Now, the Yankees are number 18 in the league in scoring, a higher ranked team. However, the probabilities of numbers are going against the Yankees' favor in this game. The Yankees are averaging 4.58 runs per game. However, they're coming off of a game they dropped 3 runs, and in their last 3 games, they have either scored 4 runs or have averaged 4.67 runs. Normally, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks would have the Yankees playing to their home average of 4.48 in this game. However, it's unlikely that the Yankees score or average 4 runs or 4.67 runs in 4 consecutive games, as they have done in their last 3 games, which would eliminate the Yankees' overall 2026 average of 4.44, their home average of 4.48. Based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks would then have the Yankees playing to 3 runs, dropping down 1 run under average from their last 3 games average and their home average. However, the Yankees dropped 3 runs in their last game. It's unlikely that the Yankees do that in back-to-back games for 2 consecutive games. We're going to drop the Yankees down to 2 runs despite being the higher-ranked team in this matchup. The probability that they played to the same amount of runs in their favor goes against them. It's not in their favor, which would go more towards the Blue Jays in this game, playing closer to their away average of 4.09, giving them 3 runs in this game. Blue Jays over the Yankees as a road underdog, plus 100. Even money line bet is a great bet to take a look at. Vegas does have a close game based on the money lines as well. 3-2 in the Blue Jays' favor, 5 total runs from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks would go under Vegas' opening line of 7. Don't forget to stay tuned to the end of the show to find out iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks under lock of the night. Coming off of a loss, we're going to double up our bet and juice in that for that pick for the under of baseball's under lock of the afternoon or night, depending on which game we go with. The Blue Jays Yankees is a great under to take a look at. That just may be the winning bet that we go with as our baseball under lock of the night for our double up bet from our loss, coming off of a loss last night with the 6-4 game. It was a 6-4. It was the last game of the night. I'll get the teams for us. We're going to roll on. We're going to get another baseball under coming off of a loss from last night. The Blue Jays Yankees for today, however, 1:35 p.m. Eastern time start. 3-2 final score in the Blue Jays' favor. 5 total runs is a great bet to take a look at. Should be a low scoring game in New York, in the Bronx. That under of Vegas's opening line of 7 is a great bet to take a look at, along with the Blue Jays on the road, even money line payout as a road underdog. Another great bet to take a look at is the Nationals. The number one scoring team in the league is plus 153 on the road, playing the Marlins in this game. Miami is number 19 in the league in scoring. However, Miami's coming off of a game they dropped 3 runs. They have either scored or averaged 2 runs in their last 3 games, or 2.67 runs. Miami normally averages 4.38 runs per game at home in Miami. In Miami, normally, based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks would give the Marlins 4 runs in this game. Now, the Nationals are the number one scoring team in the league. They're coming off of a game they dropped 1 run. In their last 3 games, they have either scored or averaged 2 runs or 2.67 runs. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile has the Nationals playing closer to their away runs per game average of 5.04 in this game, coming off of a game they dropped 2 runs, which would give them 4 runs in this game, which is why the Marlins have dropped down to 1 run. We're going to give the 4 runs edge to the number one scoring team in the league, the Nationals. The game can't end on a 4-4 tie. The Marlins are coming off of a game they dropped 3 runs. It's unlikely that they do that 2 games in a row. The Marlins have either scored 2 runs or averaged 2.67 runs in their last 3 games. It's unlikely that they score or average 2 runs or 2.67 runs in their next game, which would be 4 consecutive games, which would drop the Marlins down to 1 run based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, giving the Nationals the win on the road as large underdogs, the number one scoring team in the league. It's a great bet to take a look at. Plus 153, put down 100, win 153. The Nationals on the road. That under is also a great bet to take a look at. The Marlins shouldn't score too much in this game. That may be also the baseball under lock of the night from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks for our double up bet. 4-1 Nationals over the Marlins. 5 total runs would go under Vegas's opening line of 7.5, an extra half point from the Blue Jays Yankees game in this game with the same amount of runs. The Nationals over the Marlins, the number 1 team at the number 19 team in scoring in the league in Major League Baseball. Pre-game final score based on averages and statistics, 4-1 in the Nationals' favor, would give the Nationals a road win, a road underdog, plus 153, put down 100, win 153, 5 total runs. That under is a great bet to take a look at as well. And that is it for underdog picks for baseball. An even pick you can take a look at. A couple games is the Royals over the Tigers. Vegas has that as an opening line. iSnoopDogg as a even bet on both sides for the opening line. Royals over the Tigers. Kansas City number 22 over the Tigers, the Tigers are number 14. This is number 14 at number 22. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Royals beating the Tigers in this game 4-3 in Kansas City. Vegas does have a even money line bet on both sides for both the Tigers and the Royals with a 10% commission. Put down 110, win 100. It's a close bet you can take a look at. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the Royals over the Tigers with 7 total runs in that game, going under Vegas's opening line of 8.5. Another pick to take a look at, considered an underdog in this game, despite having a negative money line payout, is the Cubs at the Mariners. The Cubs are the number 2 scoring team in the league. The Mariners are number 30. This is number 2 at number 30 in the league in scoring. The Cubs are coming off of a game they dropped 5 runs in this game. The Cubs are going to play to their away average, closer to their away average of 5.28, coming off of a game. They dropped 5 runs. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, as the Cubs playing 1 run under average of their overall 2026 average. Their last game in their away average of 5.28, giving them 4 runs in this game. Now, the Mariners are number 30th team in the league in scoring. They are coming off of a game they dropped 6 runs. However, in Seattle, they have scored or averaged. They are averaging 3.81 runs per game, and they have scored or averaged 5 runs or averaged 5.67 runs in their last 3 games, dropping them down to 4 runs in this game. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, has Seattle coming off of the game. They dropped 6 runs, playing closer to their home average in this game, playing to their home average in this game of 3.81, giving them 3 runs in this game. Vegas does have the Mariners as home favorites. However, based on averages and statistics, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, if the Cubs were to play to their average, which would beat 5-3. If both teams play to their average, it's in the Cubs win 5-3. However, the Cubs playing even 1 run below average beats the Seattle Mariners playing to average. It looks like Vegas has the bats staying hot enough off of this 6-game run game to beat the Cubs from the Mariners. However, the Mariners have scored 5 runs or averaged 5.67 in their last 3. It's unlikely they do that 4 games in a row, which would drop them down under 5 runs. It's unlikely they score 6 runs in back-to-back, which would give them 4 runs. The game can't end on a tie-tie. We're going to give the edge to the 4 runs to the number 2 scoring team in the league, coming off of a game they dropped 5 runs, where they're averaging 5.28 on the road, where the Mariners would play to their home average of 3.81, dropping 1 run under average of 4 runs, giving the Cubs a 4-3 final score, close to even money line payout, minus 101, put down 100, win 101, 7 total runs. Vegas has 7.5 points for an over-under in that game. We're going to go with the Athletics Astros as the under baseball, under lock of the night. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, as the number 11 scoring team coming off of a game in the Astros. They scored 4 runs. They are averaging or have scored 3 runs or 3.33 in their last 3. It's unlikely they score or average 3 runs in 4 consecutive games. It's unlikely they score 4 runs in 2 consecutive games, which would eliminate their Astros 2026 overall average and the Astros home average, giving the Astros 2 runs in this game, dropping 1 run below their last 3 games. They would have to play well above average in this game for this game to go over. The Sacramento Athletics now are the number 20 team in the league in scoring. This is the number 20 at number 11. Sacramento being the number 20th team in the league in scoring, is coming off of a game they dropped 0 runs. They are averaging 4 runs on the road. However, based on over 5,500 wins and a 53 winning percentile, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, would then have the Sacramento Athletics playing to 3 runs in this game. However, the Athletics have either scored or averaged 3 runs in their last 3 games, which would then give them 2 runs in this game. However, the game can't end on a tie or draw. We're going to give the 2-run edge to the higher-ranked team of the Houston Astros at 11, dropping the Athletics down to 1 run in this game, giving 3 total runs, plenty of room for error based on averages and statistics. With a pregame final score, the Astros are large favorites at home in Houston. We are on the same page. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, is on the same page as Vegas, with the winner in this game. 3 total runs would go well under Vegas's opening line of 8 for the under. That is iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. Baseball under lock of the night. We are on our 4th loss. We are coming off of a 3rd loss on our 4th bet of a double up your losses bet, 1,000 to 2,000 to 4,000. This is now 8,000. We doubled up on our juices from 100. We went to 200 on the $2,000 bet. After our $1,000 loss, we took our $100 in juices to make money on our juice. We doubled that up to our $2,000 loss. Our $2,000 loss had a $200 in juices. We doubled up that $200 to our $4,000 loss, which would now be $600 in juices from the $2,000 bet, and the $1,000 bet juice loss is doubled up. We then went to $4,000 last night, a $4,600 bet. We now have $400 in juices from the $4,000 bet. It's going to be $400. We're going to make money on that. We're going to double up that $400 to $800. Bring back the $600 from the previous $1,000 and $2,000 bet. That's $1,400. We're going to double up the $8,000. We're going to double up the $4,000 to $8,000, which is going to give us a $9,400 bet for this under. Athletics, Astros, bet until you lose, double up until you win. Low minimums, high maximums. We're doubling up on our loss and the juices, which is going to give us a $9,400 bet in this bet. Athletics, Astros. It is iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks under. Lock of the night, 3 total runs from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks should be an easy win from Vegas. Under Vegas's 8-point opening line. Kick back, sit back, relax, enjoy the game, put the money in the bank. That is all set. Consider it a lock. Put vacation on the credit card. You can pay off that one, no problem. 3 runs in this game from iSnoopDogg.com online radio. Free bets and sports picks should go well under Vegas's opening line of 8 for iSnoopDogg.com online radio. Free bets and sports picks under. Lock of the night. Soccer all day, every day. Keep an eye out for ties and draws. They have been hitting, even if the winner is off. For overs and unders, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has been hitting for combined points. So those over-unders are still solid bets, even if those winners and losers are off in soccer across the nation. And that is iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Thanks for listening in. Bet until you lose, double up until you win. Don't forget to take juice into consideration when doubling up on sports bets. Low minimums, high maximums. Leave yourself rooms for error. We want to see some wins in the wins category and some cash in your pocket. Thanks for listening in. Hope you have a fortune-filled gambling winning day. Here from iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Thanks for listening in.